Join me as I dive into some wild temperature games and challenge myself to learn something new while having a blast. Learning about temperature can be a real challenge, but what if I told you there are ways to make it super engaging and fun? Temperature games are an amazing way to get students excited about science and math, making complex concepts feel more like a game than a lesson. One of the biggest hurdles teachers face is making subjects like temperature relatable and interesting. Often, lessons can feel dry, with students struggling to see the point of learning about something as seemingly mundane as temperature. But let's be real, temperature affects us all every single day. From the weather forecast to cooking, understanding temperature is crucial. Another challenge is finding ways to explain complex temperature concepts in a way that's easy for students to grasp. Terms like Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin can be confusing. And without interactive tools, it's hard for students to visualize how these units compare. Making temperature tangible and interactive is key to helping students understand and remember these concepts. To make matters worse, traditional teaching methods often rely on textbooks and lectures, which can be a turnoff for many students. When lessons feel outdated and disconnected from real life, it's no wonder students lose interest. Lastly, assessing student understanding of temperature can be tricky. How do you ensure that students truly comprehend the concept and aren't just memorizing formulas? This is where interactive games and activities come into play, offering a hands-on approach to learning. There are so many cool temperature games out there that make learning fun. For example, have you ever tried making a homemade thermometer using everyday materials? It's a simple yet effective way to demonstrate how temperature affects the expansion and contraction of materials. Another great option is using interactive apps that turn temperature lessons into engaging challenges. These apps often include games, quizzes, and experiments that make learning about temperature an enjoyable experience. Some apps even allow students to conduct virtual experiments, exploring how different temperatures affect various materials. Hands-on experiments are also a hit with students. Activities like creating a volcano using baking soda and vinegar or making slime with different temperatures of water not only teach temperature concepts, but also other scientific principles. Temperature scavenger hunts are another exciting way to get students engaged. By finding objects around the school or home that match certain temperature criteria, students get to see firsthand how temperature applies to their everyday world. One particularly exciting game that has shown great success is Temperature Treasure Hunt. In this game, students are given clues related to temperature to solve, leading them on an adventure around the classroom or school. What makes this game so effective is its ability to make temperature concepts relevant and exciting, encouraging teamwork and problems. The game works by having students work in teams to find and solve temperature-related challenges. These challenges can range from identifying the temperature at which different materials change state to figuring out how to use thermometers to solve a mystery. Not only does Temperature Treasure Hunt make learning fun, but it also encourages students to think critically and work together. The sense of competition and adventure keeps students engaged, making it more likely they'll grasp and retain the concepts being taught. The best part about Temperature Treasure Hunt is its adaptability. Teachers can adjust the difficulty level and challenges to suit their students' needs, making it an inclusive and effective learning tool. Using temperature games in education offers a multitude of benefits. Not only do they make learning more enjoyable, but they also increase student engagement and help solidify complex concepts. When students are having fun, they're more likely to absorb and retain information. By incorporating games and interactive activities into temperature lessons, educators can create a more dynamic and engaging learning environment. This approach not only helps students understand temperature, but also fosters a positive attitude towards science and math. If you've got a favorite temperature game or a fun way to teach temperature concepts, I'd love to hear about it. Leave a comment below, sharing your ideas, and if you're looking for more fun learning techniques, be sure to check out my next video where I explore more educational games and activities. Thanks for joining me on this dive into temperature games. Do you want to forget to subscribe for more fun educational content?